First home game of the season. I wish I was there, man. My brother's there. My dad's there. I wish I was there. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it, which is a shame. As you can see there, I've gone for a 2-0 win. You can see the lineups there. Unchanged, I'm pretty sure. At least FotMob have got the right positions on the players. At least from a Millwall standpoint. I can't speak on Borough. But this game could go one of two ways. Middlesbrough losing 4-0 to Doncaster in midweek. They can either want to bounce back and the hunger and desire is there, or they're still deflated and we go and absolutely batter them. But I've gone with a 2-0 win. I'm going to say Ivanovic and Aziz with the 2 goals. And I think it'll be a really, really good game. Let me just bring up... No shenanigans. Let's bring up the timer. Let's just make sure it's working. Yep. Pause, reset. Bang. Love it. Yeah, I've gone with a 2-0 win. I feel like it'll be... I don't want to say comfortable. But I don't think it'll be that difficult of a game. I want to say that... Come on, man. Surely we do a job over them. I'm going to just bring these closer so I've got a bit more space to write player names in. There we go. That'll do. Yeah, that'll do. So, first game back at the Den. I just know that atmosphere is going to be fucking electric. And is going to play a big, big part in how we play this game. But I feel like, I'm not going to say comfortable, but I don't think it will be difficult. Butter me up. I'm listening to the commentary. They're talking about how we're going to be dark horses and stuff. Oh, come on. Oh, I love football, me. I fucking love football, me. Oh, I can't wait. But we'll see. We'll see where we are come 5 o'clock because, you know, like today's going to go one of two ways. I feel, but I do have a bet on. Oh, oh wow. Yeah, me and my mate Sam put on bets for the game. Gamble responsibly, please. Oh, hang on. We're dying. Stream's dying. This is why I hate being on my mobile data. It's nice when I can use my phone at the same time, but it is not possible. It is not possible. Okay, you can calm down now. Calm down. Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? I think so. What I'm gonna do real quick is bring this up. Let me just quickly. I don't know why my camera does that. Here we go. Players in the tunnel waiting to come out. Oh, get me in! Oh! I swear to God. I swear to God. This should be a game. This is a game that we should win. I'll be watching Coburn closely for any dodgy dealings going on between him and Borough. And I've just seen the officials move to the front of the tunnel. Show the Coburn lane! Show Coburn lane! I wish I could have made it, man. Players coming out of the tunnel now. We're the best team in London. No, the best team of all. Everybody knows us. We're called Millwall. Come on, boys. 2-0 win. We'll take the points. Put us back to top of the table. You know. Do you know what? It's good. For the first time following this club. First time following this club since, I don't know for how long. I'm not nervous before a game. Like, my nerves aren't there. I'm not feeling shaky. I don't feel sick. I'm confident. And I haven't felt that way in a long time. Probably not since 2017, the season we got promoted. But come the end of May, if we're in the playoffs, they'll definitely be nervous. But it's good. This is nice. I feel sort of relaxed. But this is Millwall, and anything could happen. Let me just playing up how. It might be because I'm talking a bit too loud, and it's peaking. And sometimes when it peaks too high, it cuts the audio out. So I've got to be careful of that. It does it with OBS. I don't know why, but if I don't have that noise gate on, then the mic just sounds awful. And there's this constant buzzing noise. So excited for this game. Have the players been swapped? Oh shit. I think they've been swapped around, so we're kicking into the Coldblow lane. We're kicking to the Coldblow lane first half. I'm not sure why. So yeah, we're kicking into the Coldblow lane end. It will be Millwall to kick us off. Referee just doing his last checks, getting his timer ready, and blows the whistle for the start of the first half. And we haven't gone long from a goal kick, from kickoff. Well, now we have. Tanganga goes long, looking for Aziz. He passes over everyone and out for a Borough throw right in the corner of the pitch, just in front of the Dockers. Ball thrown up the line, and it's somehow stayed in. Oh no, it did go out. Mitchell forced to go back, and Cooper goes back to Bender. Well, 40 seconds in and not much has happened. So it took us 20 minutes to get on the ball against Norwich. So opening minute here. Doughty goes forward, fires it into the channel, which Borough's goalkeeper will just put into his box. Borough just passing it amongst their defence as number 5. Who's number 5 from Middlesbrough? Can't see. But a high press from Millwall as they go back to their goalkeeper. Borough goes long. And Tanganga wins the header, but it finds a Middlesbrough player, and then Mitchell steals in. Negley, Denor, now Kramer. Denor on the overlap. Puts the ball in, and it's deflected behind. No, it's deflected out of play for a throw. Oh, number 5 is Jones. Thrown in, Tanganga goes back to Cooper on the halfway line. Cross to Mitchell. Cooper, the last man back, finds Doughty, who's under some pressure. Aziz, under some pressure, goes back to Cooper. Goes across to Bender. Bender goes long over the top, looking for Aziz. Borough player wins the header, and Aziz takes a throw in. And Mitchell plays it across to Tanganga. Some good. Tanganga looks to go over the top, looking for Ivanovic. It's into the Borough keeper's arms, but doing well at just keeping the ball at the moment. And again, it's a good high press. The referee doesn't give the foul. I thought he might have done. I don't think it was a foul personally, so fair enough. Tanganga now plays it across, and it's poor touch from him, and he lets it get away, and the Borough player just smashes it out of play for a throw. It's a really, really good positive start, for sure. Tanganga should have passed it a bit earlier, but we go back to Cooper. Goes back to Bend on the edge of his box. Takes a touch. Goes long under the pressure from Conway. It's over Coburn's head, and the Borough player heads it forward. And we've won it back again. And Negley now on the left-hand side. Drills it across the box. Kramer puts him under pressure, but the defender does well. I'm not sure who that is. I can't see. 22. Yeah, I can't see who that is. Silvera, I think that's his name. The Borough's up against it at the moment. They play it out to their left back and just like that, lets it get away from him. And Borough forced back again by the press from Ivanovic this time. Fry has the ball, goes short to the DM and then out to their number 5. Goes up the line, but Tanganga steps in and then plays it to Negli, brings it down and come run at the defence, tries to play it inside, but it's blocked. Borough come away with the ball. And Borough win themselves a throw on the near side. And the ball's passed out of play by Borough, and Borough look all over the place here. Opening 5 minutes, we got to capitalise for sure. Not really been able to do much with the ball. Nothing really, no chances as of yet, but opening 5 minutes. Very, very confident and very, very good as Bender plays it across and Cromer can't get the header right and it goes out of play for a throw just inside Borough's half. Borough finally take the throw. Borough player goes down, but ball stays in play, and the Borough player just about manages to get it back to his defence. And it's a really, really high press again, and Ivanovic. And the ball goes out of play for a Millwall throw. It's really, really good pressure. But again, not being able to really do much with it. Pass back to Kramer following the throw was poor. And number 7 plays it back to his centre-back. Fryer goes across to Jones and then receives it back off him and plays it forward and the touch is poor and it's tackled forward for Coburn. Coburn goes back to Denor. Negli. Mitchell goes across to Doughty. Doughty now Aziz. Aziz puts the ball into the box. It's over everyone and the clearance is sliced. Negli jumps and it somehow finds its way to the Middlesbrough 22, who's brought down by, I think that's Kramer, is that? No, it's Negli, sorry. And Middlesbrough have a free kick. Although it's early and although it's 6 minutes in, I think Negli's a little lucky not to get a yellow for that. Very, very late. Ball played, launched forward by a Middlesbrough player, and Cooper wins the header. Denor jumps but can't get there. The header forward from Borough finds Tanganga. Goes for the long ball switch over to Aziz. Up against Aylin. It's headed down by the Borough player. Whittaker picks it up, but his touch is poor. And Aziz manages to keep it in play. And some nice footwork, manages to keep the ball, but just couldn't get past Whittaker. Ball played into the 7, and they've run the ball back high again. Shot from, no, goes wide to Kramer in a load of space. His touch is poor. And it's pulled back, and I think it's out for a goal kick. No, it is a corner. It's a lovely reverse pass by Negli. We won it back high. Faked to go for the shot, played it across to Kramer, who's in acres of space. Had pretty much the whole of the 18-yard box to himself, but his touch wasn't the best. And just about managed to keep it in play from the byline. And number 42, Kante, manages to turn it behind for a corner. First corner of the game. And it will be Doughty to take it. Shock. Corner goes into the back post, is punched away by the keeper, and the referee blows for a free kick on the edge of the 6-yard box. Not sure what happened. No idea. Preston have beaten Leicester and Stoke have beaten Sheffield Wednesday. So far, I said Leicester to win. But I did say Stoke to win, so I need Leicester to turn that around. Tanganga with the header forward following the free kick. It's touched inside and Aziz is absolutely taken out. And the referee's given a foul for Borough. The ball's gone across. Aziz has played it with his feet. Ayling has stooped down. Aziz has played the ball. Aziz has come from behind him and gone through Aziz. And somehow he's given it Borough's way. He stooped down. That's not high foot. His foot's got, it's waist high. But Borough have the ball. And the press forces them backwards. And they go back to their keeper, who just launches it first time. Kramer with the header. Negley's touch goes back to Tanganga, who thumps it forward. Middlesbrough with the free header. Header inside. It's poor. Mitchell plays it across to Doughty. Cooper goes back to Bender, who goes long again. Looking for Kramer. Header from the 22 just finds its way out of play. Kramer lets it go. And we have a throw midway through their half on this near side. Middlesbrough player, I think that's Hackney, he manages to keep it in play. Silvera looks for the switch ball across under some pressure from Aziz. Aziz with the header inside, but it's touched down by the Middlesbrough defender. And Doughty chests it down, and again we can come forward. Mitchell goes across the Tanganga into Negley. First time to Tanganga, who fakes to go inside, and it just moves Conway across. And now Tanganga can look for a long ball for Kramer. It's headed forward by Silvera, and now Hackney can bring it down. Goes inside to Kante, and now they come forward. Silvera down the left. Up against Kramer. Moves into the box, goes down the outside, puts a ball across, and it's deflected behind for a corner. First corner of the game for Middlesbrough. First time Middlesbrough have really managed to do anything with the ball, really. And they get themselves a corner. Corner comes in, it's played in at the back post, and it's cleared away. Hackney puts it back into the box, and it's Paul cross. It's cleared away. And it goes all the way back to their goalkeeper. Britton goes across to Ayling. Launches a switch pass to the left. And the pass inside by Silvera is cut out by Negley, who manages to bring it inside for Denor. Now Mitchell gives it to Negley. He's got Kramer ahead of him. Also has Ivanovic for support. But he goes, he plays a slip ball in behind, and Kramer's looking to get there. And then Kramer, and he gives the foul. Jones got there first, played it, he's just completely smashed it out of play, regardless of whether Kramer's there or not. But Kramer does catch him, and the referee gives the foul. Needless challenge from Kramer. And Bryn to take the free kick. Taking his time about it, but eventually it does go long. Cooper heads it forward, and then Middlesbrough play it forward, and Doughty can clean it up and just plays it across, and it almost finds its way to Coburn. It does find its way to Coburn. It's poor from Middlesbrough's defender, and the ball played out wide to Negley. And Negley's got some bit of space to move ahead of him. Finds Kramer. First time pass into the outside, and Negley can't get his body between the player and the ball, and Jones puts it out of play for Millwall throw on the near side. Again, really, really confident. Bit of a foul throw there. Not penalised, of course. But we have the ball at the back with Cooper. Looks for the long ball and it's cut down by Conway. He took his time. Cooper up against Conway and Cooper manages to get out of play for a throw. Took too long on the ball, Cooper. It was closed down by Conway. Commentators just called him Sam Hutchinson. Sean Hutchinson, but okay. Just talking about Cooper having the captain. The referee's given a free kick. Apparently, Kramer handballed it, so Middlesbrough have a free kick in the right next to the byline in our half, in a crossing position, like 12 yards from the byline, 12 yards from the touchline, and 2 yards from the byline. Hackney and Whittaker stood over the ball. Whittaker with the cross, and it's cleared away. It's headed back by the Middlesbrough player under some pressure from Coburn now, and he goes back to his goalkeeper. Valovic coming forward to put some pressure on the goalkeeper, but goalkeeper goes long. It's missed by Hackney, and Kramer plays a lovely slide ball in behind for Coburn, pulls it across, and it's put out behind for a corner by Luke Ayling. For another Millwall corner. And I have to say, I did mention it before the game, but I have to say, it does seem that there's no brown envelopes Coburn's way. So, Doughty with the corner then. Left arm raised. Corner goes into the back post, into a melee of players, and Cooper wins the header, but it's out for another corner. I thought it just come off Cooper's head and went up and over. See the replay here. No, Cooper, it does come off of Hackney. I think it was Aidan Hackney's head. The referee having a word with Tanganga, Morris, Britton and Cooper. Aziz is in loads of space up against the goalkeeper. Corner goes in, it's whipped in and it goes back out to Doughty, who can't get past the Middlesbrough defender, and now Ivanovic tracking back all the way. And now Kante. Morris. Now Hackney. Morris. Kante. So it looks like Kante on the lineup there. Kante and Hackney are swapped. So Hackney's playing in the 10. Kante's a little bit deeper. And the ball comes across. Cooper manages to deal with it. Kramer up against Silvera, I think it was. And loses out to him. Fry goes across to Ayling. The pass is intercepted by Mitchell. Aziz down the left-hand side. Cuts back onto his right foot. Goes back to Doughty on his right foot. No, it's Mitchell, sorry. Puts it into the back post. Headed on. Kramer pulls it across, but it's over everyone. And Middlesbrough get it away, but only as far as Tanganga, but The referee... Is it given offside? Yeah. Lines his flags up. I think it was following Negley's flick on to Kramer. Yeah. Just about. Just about. Tottenham are beating Burnley. Fleetwood beating Bromley. Again, I need Leicester to do me a favour and score 2 goals here. Otherwise, that's £100 down the drain. Goal kick taken short. Defender plays it back to his keeper. Goes wide and it's headed inside, but Mitchell will head it forward. It's touched by Coburn, who goes down, wanting a free kick, but he's not going to get it. Aziz now has it. Up against Alien, puts the ball into the box, looking for Negley! And it's just wide from the header in the middle of the box. Couldn't direct it goalwards, he's down. Aziz up against Alien, puts the ball into the box, and Negley at the back post, and it's just wide. It's a great ball in by Aziz. It's a good header from Negley, who just couldn't direct it goalwards. Negley just receiving a little bit of treatment. I think he's forced to go off as well. Wah. And the Middlesbrough defender will just play it across. Oh no, he plays it across to Ayling, I think it is. Ayling goes long, looking in the channel. Cooper heads it forward. Whittaker brings it down, but it's tackled back by Aziz, and Mitchell plays it back to Doughty, sorry, not Cooper. And it's tackled out of play by a Borough player. I don't know how Whittaker thinks that's his ball. He's played it through Doughty's legs. Doughty goes short to Mitchell, and then plays it across to Kramer. Donor. Tanganga goes across to Cooper now. Finds Doughty, who fires it up the line to Aziz. Over the top. The long ball will just go out of play for a goal kick. I don't know if it's a goal kick. No, it went out for a throw-in by Doughty. Ball launched forward. Tanganga wins the header. Negley tried to flick it on, but wasn't able to do so. Borough looking just to get a foot on the ball now. Ball finds its way to Jones, who can bring it forward. Goes across to Silvera. Silvera up against Kramer, who just come and swung a leg at the ball, but he's gone past him. Negley with the jump, Silvera with the time to put the ball into the back post. And somehow no one gets on the end of it. It's a brilliant cross by Silvera. Whittaker there at the back post. Couldn't get a touch on it. And it is behind for a goal kick, but it's poor from Kramer. Swung a wild leg. Silvera went to cross the ball, checked back after Negley had jumped. Put put the ball into the box, just couldn't get anything on it with Whittaker. And you'd think if Whittaker does get on the end of it, it is 1-0. Tanganga into the channel. Is Negley. Goes back to Bender. Just goes short to Cooper. And tries to go to Doughty. And it's a poor pass by Cooper. And Middlesbrough can come forward. Cooper stepping in, and it's a poor touch from the Middlesbrough player on the far side. Sat away for a Millwall throw. So I think they're playing a back three with Ayling in centre back on the with Britton as I said. No, I don't know because Britton was quite far forward there. I don't know what they're playing because Ayling's definitely not playing at left back. Ball switched by Mitchell to Kramer. Kramer wins the header, but can't direct it to a Millwall player. And under pressure now, Jones manages to just about get it past Ivanovic. Aziz comes across to put some pressure on, and they force Middlesbrough to go wide. He manages to just about bring it down. Britton goes back to Fry, I think that is. Is that Fry? Is that Morris? Yeah, it was Morris. Kante goes forward. Mitchell with a good tackle. How the fuck are you giving that as a foul? He's won the fucking ball! It's not like he's gone through the back of him to get it. He's come at the side. He's played the ball. He's played the ball. So Middlesbrough have the ball. Ball played inside to Jones, who's coming a bit further forward. Now Silvera down the left-hand side again. Kante goes back to Coburn, putting him under some pressure and nudges into the back of him. And Morris wins the free kick. Hackney, ball lost, and Mitchell was brought down, and the referee gives the foul. Doughty coming down the left-hand side as Aziz ahead of him. Doughty goes on the overlap, but Aziz puts the ball in with his right foot. It's just over Ivanovic's head. And Coburn's too far away from it, and it just goes into the keeper's arms. Kramer now busting a gut to get back, and Silvera comes down the left-hand side, goes inside. Kramer brings him down, and Kramer will get himself a yellow card. It is a yellow card for the Frenchman. Not sure it was necessarily needed, but moved in field, and Kramer just drags him down. As Silvera trying to go across him. Anything else happening? Hashtag a losing. Watford are 2-0 up against QPR. Other than that, not much has happened. Hackney goes across to Silvera. First time into the channel for Whittaker. Whittaker puts the ball into the back post. It's headed across. Conway's header is straight at Bender, but the referee has given the free kick against, I think it was Britton. It was a wild leap from the header from the back post. And the header from Conway was saved by Bender and caught anyway, but the referee had already blown his whistle. Cooper goes long. Ivanovic with the flick on towards Coburn, who just holds it up, and it's being dragged back by his arms. I don't know why. Referees need to stamp this shit out. Because every fucking time, the defender's just holding him by the arm. And he's just dragging his arm back so he can't play the fucking ball. Ball launched forward, looking for Aziz. It's headed forward by a Borough player. And out of play for throw on the far side. Ball flicked on. I don't know why he's going down. Aziz with the chest, but it's out of play for a goal kick. It's heavy touch from Aziz. It is out of play for a goal kick. There we go. That's better. It has frozen. It has frozen. Side between use of mobile data. Cooper heads forward. Negative tries to flick it on, but doesn't get anything on it, and Middlesbrough can come down the right hand side now. Britton. Mitchell manages to stop him a little bit, but pulls the ball across, and it's blocked by Mitchell behind for a corner. Morgan Whittaker goes short from the corner. Cross finally goes in. Cooper heads on. But it does go away. The ball out wide to Ayling. Backheel to Hackney. Ayling goes inside. That's not a foul. Hackney has it in a crossing position up against Tanganga. Forced to go back to Morris. Morris goes wide to Hackney now. Again, up against Tanganga. Cross goes into the box and it's headed away. I think it was by Coburn. Number 12 will pick it up. And he smashes into the Middlesbrough player. And Coburn, it's not needed. Smashes into Ayling. And gets himself a yellow card. It's just not needed. So 2 yellow cards already. I love it. Referee just marking out the wall. Free kick over on the far side. 2 yards to the touchline, but about 35 yards out. Just in front of the Millwall fans here. Whittaker with the cross is flicked on, it's headed away. Kante heads back to Morris. Morris switches to play again and it's intercepted by Aziz. And now Coburn, now Aziz. Aziz tries to go past Ayling, it's good defending. And now Middlesbrough can come forward on the counter. Conway drives forward into the box, goes for the shot and it's a wild one. It's a good few yards high and wide. Aziz should have passed it earlier, maybe. Maybe could have passed it earlier. But Ayling, it's good defending from Ayling. And then Conway's just driving forward. Yeah, it took itself too far wide and then couldn't pull the ball across and then putting the shot wide to the near post by some way. Ball goes forward, flicked on by Ivanovic, but Borough player has it. Kramer now trying to shield it. Now Denor comes away with the ball, tries to play it inside, but it's blocked to Silvera. Can bring the ball away and switches to play out to Britton. I think that is. And back to Ayling. Goes across to Morris, who lets it go to him, and Negley almost steals in. Hackney now. Back to Conte. His pass is poor, and Ivanovic steals it. But rather than pass it, try to bring it down. Negley manages to get it across to Aziz somehow. Goes for the shot from distance, and it's a good couple yards over the bar. Poor decision making from him. Although, having said that, if it had fly into the top corner, I wouldn't be saying that. Yeah, a couple yards wide, a couple yards high. They look to go wide, and it's over. I think that's Britain's head. They said that Middlesbrough haven't had a shot yet, but we just saw a shot from Conway. So, fuck those. But yeah, 4 shots in the game, no shots on target. Just passing it amongst our defence. That's why I'm not really saying much. But Tanganga now does come forward and away from Bender. Looks for the long ball over the top, looking for Coburn, who's brought down. But the referee says nothing. I think it was just a coming together between him and Fryer. Where the fuck's the camera going? Middlesbrough going to the right, and the camera started panning left. The fuck? Jones, now Fryer. It's a late tackle again from Mitchell. And it's another yellow card, this time for Billy Mitchell. Mitchell down and receiving treatment. I'm not sure what happened to him, to be fair. I think it might just be winded. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, it's just a body-to-body collision. Probably have equalised. So you'd think there'd be about 3 or 4 minutes added on at the end of this half so far. Middlesbrough come forward with Whittaker. Ball's played out wide by Conway. Cross goes low. It's cleared away. Ball deflected and smashed away by Kramer. Ivanovic will chase, but gives it up as soon as the ball goes through to the keeper. Ball goes across to Morris. Middlesbrough really growing into the gate, although now Donor's stolen it and Aziz can run down the left-hand side. Up against Ailing again. Tries to put the ball in low and it's deflected and finds its way to Kante. And the pass again is poor and Negli needs to do better with the touch. Middlesbrough, like, at times have been so poor at the back with the little intricate passes. Conway's offside, surely. And the flag does go off. Does go up. And it's just, again, like, so many times in this game, like, just under a lot of pressure and Borough playing it and we're winning the ball back, but the touches have been poor. Benoit goes back to Tanganga up against Conway and is shoved to the floor. Referee gives the free kick. Mitchell has the ball at the back. Inside to, I think that was Negli who plays it out wide to Cooper. Cooper goes forward looking for Coburn. It's cut out, but Mitchell manages to come in. Denor, sorry. And somehow manages to keep the ball. Doughty, as he's up the line, puts it across to the back post. Ivanovic is there, heads it across. The shot's there, it's blocked off the line. And his shot comes in from Doughty and it's just wide. Brilliant defending from Middlesbrough. Not entirely sure who that was. I think it might have been Kante. But Ivanovic's header goes across. Negli missed it. And the volley from Denor is blocked on the line. I think it's by Fry. Or it was Ayling. It was Luke Ayling that kept it out. It's really, really good experience defending from Luke Ayling. And it was in. He was on the line. The volley was goalward. It was going in. It's a really good block on the line by Ayling. And then Doughty's shot. Just wide. About a yard wide. As the goalkeeper goes long. Free header by Cooper. Ivanovic chases. A header by Coburn. And it's smashed forward by a Borough player. Tanganga's touch is poor. And then Hackney manages to get it under his spell. Now, ball through. Conway brought down. And the referee goes the other way and books Conway for simulation. I'll have to see the replay again. I can see it in real time. It looked like Bender had brought him down. Bender's not happy. Good decision from the referee. Good decision from the referee. That's good refereeing, that is. You see his left knee start to bend and start to go down before the right leg gets any contact. It's good refereeing that to spot it. Ball goes forward and it's flicked on. Coburn into the channel. Tried to play it across to Ivanovic, but now Negli. Now Kramer tries to go past the Middlesbrough player. Manages to do so. Morris is brought down by Kramer. Goalkeeper goes long from the free kick. Cooper heads forward. Aziz flicks it at Ivanovic, heads it down, and then it's smashed forward by Middlesbrough defender. I think it was Del Fry. It just goes through to Bender. We get some boos from the Borough players. Borough fans, sorry, not players. Bender goes long. Kramer with the header into space. Ivanovic loses out to Jones, and ball played inside by a Borough player. Comes off the law and out for a Middlesbrough throw. Ball throw short to Hackney. Silvera smashes it across. It somehow stayed in play, and the Middlesbrough players put it out of play for a throw. So Kramer with the throw. We might look for a long one. I think so, yeah. Kramer goes long into the box. Over Ivanovic's head. It's flicked on. Coburn is just being held. There's nothing he can do. There's just two arms around him at all times. Doughty fires it into the air, looking up the line. The header is away, but only as far as Mitchell, who finds Aziz in the channel. Denor brings it into the channel. Doughty now can put it across, and it's straight into the keeper's arms. As we have 3 minutes added on. Yeah, Doughty's ball across. Just couldn't get his foot around the ball enough. And goes straight to the keeper's arms. Keeper's header goes out of play for a Borough throw just inside our half. On the far side. They're taking their time with the throw. And they finally do throw up the line, and Conway trying to hold it up. Goes back to the throw-in taker. Goes across to Jones. Now Fry goes wide to Ayling. His touch is heavy, and Aziz gets it past him. And then Coburn's just brought down. Negley receives the ball from Tanganga, goes wide to Kramer. Kramer now down the right side, taps inside, puts the ball in. Oh, it's just evaded Ivanovic at the front post and straight to the arms of the keeper. Ivanovic, any touch goalwards, and it's in. And again, Middlesbrough playing it around their defence. So fire it up the line. Whittaker now, couple poor touches and put under pressure, and Denor can try and bring it away. Oh, Coburn goes down. And the ball forward can be calmly picked up by Tanganga. Just gives it back to Bender. Goes across to Cooper. Now Doughty. Forward is Doughty. Forward is Aziz into the channel. Jeez, chops back on his right foot. Goes back to Doughty, Mitchell. Mitchell across to looking for Kramer, and Kramer does manage to get it. Plays it inside. Negley had made the run though. Negley tried to go in behind. Kramer wanted to go short. Cooper manages to play it forward, and then Morris is brought down for a Borough free kick. Again, just if Negley had held his run and just or Kramer put it in behind, or Negley stayed as a short option, he had a lot of space. Negley stolen it high, and Coburn can bring it forward. Coburn into the box, tries to play it across, and it's a corner. He's blown the half-time whistle. How is the ref? This ref pissed me off. I'll give him his flowers. I'll give him his flowers. He did well with the simulation call. But so many times little niggly fouls. Giving fouls when they shouldn't have been and stuff. But it's half time. 0-0. Decent first half. Kind of went the reverse of Norwich, really. We were opening 25-30 minutes. We were all over them. And now they've grown into the game. But obviously the difference from Norwich is I don't think that Middlesbrough will be... I think Middlesbrough will be a little bit happy with the half-time whistle came when it did. And I feel like if we keep playing the way we are, eventually we'll get our goal, but at the moment, still 0-0. Middlesbrough not really doing much to worry us at all. Has to be said. But I will be back in a few minutes for the second half. We are back for the second half. Millwall players coming back out the tunnel now, obviously kicking towards the away fans. Oh. Fuck off! So it will be Middlesbrough to get us kicked off as they make a substitution here. Can't see who that is. 17, I think. No idea. Hanson, cool. No idea who you are, mate. No idea who's come on for. Kante. So it'll be Conway to get us kicked off. Well, the referee blows his whistle. And he has done. And Middlesbrough go long. Doughty can let it come across his body and deal with it. Goes back up the line. Aziz's header goes inside rather than flicked on. And referee gives us a foul. I'm not sure what for. But Hanson's on for Kante. So now Hackney drops deeper and Hanson goes into 10. Aziz brings it down, plays it off the Middlesbrough player and out for a throw. Doughty just throws it short. Mitchell goes back to Cooper. Bender goes long. Just over Coburn's head, but Mitchell manages to come in. Oh, Denor comes in, sorry. Goes wide to Aziz. Push the ball into the box. It's deflected. And Hanson tries to bring it down. And does well to get it away from two Millwall players. And Aziz blocks out, play for a throw. Middlesbrough taking the time from the throw. Referee forces him back as they go up the line. It's flicked on. And Cooper volleys it, slices it out of play. Ivanovic putting them under some pressure. But they managed to come away with it just about. Have it with their left back or left wing back. Now Hackney forward to Hanson or Silvera, one of the two. And they come away with the ball. And the ball goes down the line. Kramer is up against him. Silvera goes down the outside, puts it back, and Mitchell can just clear it away. Negley manages to keep it in play just about. Almost finds Ivanovic. Famous Millwall monk chant ringing around the den. God, I would have loved to have been there. Ayling manages to turn Coburn and then his pass forward is blocked, but it still finds its way to a Borough player. Hansen tries to play it forward. It's poked forward for Aziz, who just Ayling comes across. Was that out of play? No. And Hansen on the turn. Hansen driving forward into the box, gives it to Whittaker. Down the outside, plays it across, and it's smashed in! And Hackney have scored. Whittaker with all the timing he wanted. Flicked it across. So much space between the edge of the box and our defenders in the middle. Mitchell's just nowhere near it. And Hackney steals in. So much space, just manages to guide it into the bottom corner. And it's Millwall 0, Middlesbrough 1. Cooper goes long. Headed forward by Middlesbrough. Conway. Oh no, okay. Thought Conway was brought down, but the referee, the liner had given offside. Doughty now goes forward into Coburn. Forced back to Mitchell. On the turn, it's a good turn. It's got some space ahead of him. Goes wide to Doughty. Fires Aziz down in the channel. Pulls it back across, but it's not the best of balls. It's cleared away. And Doughty body checks him, and Whittaker goes down, wins inside a free kick. Tanganga goes across to Cooper. Cooper launches it forward. Valovic jumps but doesn't get there. Ball's touched back to Ayling. Coburn now can receive the ball. My stream has frozen, of course it fucking has. For fuck's sake, phone. And it's come back and we haven't got the ball anymore, so ball switched wide and Britton wins the header away from Doughty and Whittaker down the right hand side up against Cooper. Britton on the overlap, pulls it across, good slide from Doughty, and the shot is saved by Bender. Finds Whittaker on the edge, gets some space, curls it, and Bender can hold it. Good save from Bender initially. Whittaker shifted the ball to his left, finds the space, tries to curve it to the far corner, but only finds Bender in the middle of the goal. Ball launched forward, Valovic heads it down, finds Negley. Negley tries to go wide to Aziz. Up against Britton. No one's helping him. Aziz goes down the outside, curves it into the back post, and it's the ice off the post! Aziz put it to the back post, and Coburn threw himself at it. And it's a Millwall corner. Course to the back post, and there's Coburn's header. He threw himself at it, and it goes all the way across goal, and it's the left post. Oh. Does it hit the crossbar? Oh. Corner goes into the back post. Cooper wins a header, but it's deflected, and now Middlesbrough can bring it away. Morris finds Conway. Conway looks for a ball in behind, but Bender comes out quick. Manages to get on in. Doughty's gone down. Off the ball. Ball over the top. And Ivanovic will be caught offside. Doughty's gone down off the ball. I was hoping Ivanovic would leave it for Kramer. Doughty now receiving treatment, but it doesn't look good. Head in his hands, it doesn't look good. Zach Sturgeon will come on for Doughty. Let's hope it's not out for too long. Doughty's gone straight down the tunnel, he's not even on the bench. And Zach Sturge comes on. They go long from the free kick. Cooper wins a header. Mitchell wins the ball back, but Hackney comes away with it. Silvera, not Silvera. Silvera now has the ball. I've forgotten his name. It's a nice flick from him, and now Whittaker. Hansen, that's it, there we go. Now Morris. Morris switches to place just over Negley's head, and now Silvera can come down the left-hand side. Fakes, put the ball in, cuts on his right foot. Against Negley, goes down the outside. Cuts back onto his right, pushes the cross into the box. Cooper's header away, finds the edge of the box, and the shot comes in and is deflected. Sturge can just volley it away with his left foot, but it finds Whittaker. Now Ayling. Whittaker. Nice one-touch football from Middlesbrough, and Sturge tackles out of play for a corner. Shit. Fuck's sake. corner whipped in, it's flicked on at the near post, and Mitchell can play it forward. Kramer tries to go forward. It's a good hold-up play from Ivanovic, who can move forward, chops it, and then gets brought down by a Middlesbrough player. It was Negley, sorry, not Ivanovic. Whittaker brought him down. And I think Whittaker was booked for that. I'm not entirely sure. I didn't see. Sturge stood over the ball then. I've had no confirmation if Whittaker got the yellow card. Okay, Whittaker did get the yellow card. I can see on the line up there that Whittaker did get a yellow card. Sturge with the long ball then. There we go, just received confirmation there. It's headed in. Cooper brings it down. Flicked on by Ivanovic. But it's smashed away by a Middlesbrough player. Negley running back. Manages to give it back to Sturge. Gives it to Denor. Sturge under some pressure. Manages to get away from a Borough player. Gives it to Aziz. But Britton was in there. And it's won back by Mitchell. But it's puts it out of play for a Borough throw. Morris goes across, finds 27. Hansen gives it back to Silvera. Now Hansen again. Hansen flicks it in, but Tanganga's there. Doesn't manage to do well. And it is out for a corner. Ball from Tanganga. He's just got to put his fucking foot through it, but he tries to just fake the clearance and then tries to deal with it, but it's gone out for a corner. If they score from this, you will be pissed off. It's just got to put his fucking foot through it. Hackney with the corner. Ball played short, flicked in. That's cleared away. Ivanovic with the flick on. Aziz. And it's, the header's won by the Borough player. So launching forward to Hackney, brings it down. It's now Conway. Goes back. Ivanovic putting them under some pressure as they go back to the goalkeeper. Ayling goes forward. Finds Hansen. Hansen over Denor. Goes to Hackney. Goes back to Fry. Now Morris. Finds Ayling. Ayling got some space to move forward. Pass inside, finds Ayling, who volleys it across the pitch. Kramer can bring it down. It's a good touch from him. Kramer goes up the line, finds Negley. Now Denor. Finds Kramer. Kramer with the long ball over the top, looking for Ivanovic to chase. Croatian. Ball finds Ayling inside. Ayling switches the ball looking for Whittaker against Sturge, but Sturge has the pace on him. Mitchell. Under low pressure from Conway, gives it to Tanganga. Goes forward to Kramer. Inside to Negley. Looking for a switch pass to Aziz. It's over Britton's head. It's out of play for a goal kick. Mill already in some subs. Ryan Leonard's looking like he's coming on. Britain brings it down. It's another poor pass that we just can't capitalise on, and Borough come away with the ball. Ayling goes long. Cooper wins a header, nods it down to Sturge, who just... It wasn't the best of headers from Cooper. It's not much Sturge could have done with that, and Middlesbrough come forward. Whittaker finds Hackney. Cross to Morris, who swishes it out wide to Silvera. Up against Kramer, cuts inside, goes for the shot. It's deflected over the bar. South for a Borough corner. Hackney with the corner. It's cleared away. No, it finds its way in. It's just hit the Middlesbrough player. Just hit Jones. Goes behind. Ivanovic and Coburn both missed it. And it somehow found its way into the middle of the box. And now Kramer comes off for Leonard and Langstaff's coming on as well. Langstaff comes on for Coburn. Cooper goes long, swishes it wide to the right, and it's a poor ball from Cooper. Fucking hell, man. It's a shit ball. Nowhere fucking near Leonard or fucking Negley, and it goes out straight out of play for a throw. Leonard puts out of play for a throw. Ball thrown up the line. It's intercepted, and it's a shit touch. It doesn't go out of play. I thought it went out of play. It's a shit touch. He's forced to smash it away, and Borough have the ball. Ayling goes long, looking for the switch towards Silvera. Oh, that's a yellow card for Silvera. Completely late, just barged into Leonard, just knocked him to the floor. Leonard jumped, and then Silvera just jumps into him. Finazaz comes on for Whittaker. And Tommy Conway's coming off for their number 10. No idea who that is. Can't tell by his face anyway. Bergsorg is coming on. No idea who he is, but Mitchell finds Sturge, gives it back to Mitchell, who moves forward into, or looking to pass it inside, but referee gives a foul against Sturge and gives him a yellow card. Ayling went past him and Sturge did pull his shirt back. He pulled it back for less than a second, and Ayling was like, took another 4 steps before throwing himself to the floor. Cross is poor, but somehow did find a Middlesbrough player, and Denor has to put out a play for a throw. It's a shit free kick, just along the floor, but just couldn't get anyone on the end of it. Don't know what the referee's giving here, but he's given something our way. I don't know if it's a throw-in or a free kick. It's a throw-in. It's given the throw-in our way now for some reason. I don't know if it was a foul throw or anything. Ball goes long. Headed forward by Dale Fry. Cooper just put down on the floor by Bergsorg. Sick, cheers, thank you. Can you stop it? Fucking hate my mobile data, man. Yeah, Bergsorg just backs into him as Cooper went up for the header. Sturge. Cooper finds Sturge. Across to Mitchell. No help from anyone at the moment. Mitchell finally does find it in the form of Negley. Goes back to Mitchell. Goes back to Cooper. Forward into Aziz's feet. Goes wide to Sturge. Now Mitchell. Now Sturge. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell's got some space ahead of him. Goes inside to Ivanovic. Lovely turn from Ivanovic. Aziz puts it to the back post. Leonard's header goes up rather than across, and it's headed out of play for a corner. Millwall have a corner. And you think if he could get it back to Negley there, Negley's in all sorts of space next to the penalty spot. No one's near him. Leonard could get that header back there. Although it would be on his right foot, I feel like Negley would have time to get it onto his left. Negley standing on the keeper. Just don't foul him for fuck's sake, please. Aziz with the corner into the centre of the box. Keeper punches it away, and somewhere there's a foul somewhere. No idea where the fucking free kick is because a player is allowed to stand in front of the keeper. There's no foul. There's no foul. There's no foul. Ball goes long. Cooper wins the header, but his header finds a Middlesbrough player who thumps up the line, and then Cooper with another header. This time it had some height on it. Middlesbrough player can't bring it down, and his touch is loose, and now Tanganga plays it to Mitchell, who goes to Sturge, who goes back to Bender. Give it back to Sturge. But he doesn't. Bender's going to go long. Couple yards outside of his penalty box. And goes long, looking for Negley. Wins the header, and now Ivanovic putting the Middlesbrough player under pressure. Goes back to his goalkeeper, and Langstaff forces him to play for a throw. Negley with the throw into Donor. Put out play by a Borough player. Hello, boss. That we are losing, and it is annoying, but you have to say, you can't really say that. You can't really say, like, we've hit the post, we've had one cleared off the line. There's not much more we can do without scoring. Long throw into the box. It's headed away. Mitchell brings it down. It's a poor touch from Mitchell, but Tanganga, the Sturge, can come across and just deal with it. We're not doing bad. It's not by any means, like, absolutely, like, brilliant. We've been good. Cooper wins the flick on. Langstaff brings it down and gives it to Aziz. And there's an offside flag, apparently. I'll have to see a replay of that. Not sure who was offside there. Middlesbrough taking their time. Ball goes long. It's over Cooper's head. Tanganga will come across to deal with it. Gives it to Sturge. Sturge plays it off of Azaz, and it goes out of play for a throw-in. Hello, Azy, mate. How you doing? Sturge with the throwing up the line. It's a big one. And it's sliced up in the air by Borough player. Tanganga with the free header. Ivanovic's Langstaff's first time flick doesn't quite find Ivanovic, and the ball's headed forward. Aziz and Langstaff almost getting each other's way there. Borough come forward again, ball in behind. Cooper's long legs cuts it out. Sturge goes forward. I'll say the same thing I said to the other guy. We're not exactly playing bad, we're just not playing anything insanely good. You feel like there isn't, like, it's not like there's no hope, but at the same time, we're not really getting any chances. So, Hansen moves, bringing it forward, goes wide left to Silvera, goes down the outside, and it's put out of play behind for a corner. Middlesbrough with the corner, they go short. Coburn, I don't know if it hit the bar. All I know is, hang on, Middlesbrough have it on the edge of the box. Chipped in, and somehow we managed to deal with it. Just a melee of bodies. Shot from Morris is blocked. Ball into Bergzorg. It's somewhat dealt with, but he still has the ball. Middlesbrough not really able to do much with the ball. Hackney inside to Bergzorg. Moves into the box, plays it to the edge. As he's there, looks to the far corner, and it's just over the bar. Coburn's header, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if it came off the bar as well, but the ball came in from Aziz to the back post and Coburn's just flung himself at it. And it's more, he has met the ball, but it does look like it does also just kind of hit his head and it goes all the way across the goal and it's a left post. Massimo Luongo's coming on. So Luongo and Amaku are on. I don't know who's come off. I'll wait for confirmation from that. Mitchell's come off for Luongo, and I'm guessing Aziz for Amaku. No, Negley for Amaku. Okay. Sturge goes back to Bender. No, he doesn't. Never mind. It looked like he was about to, but holds it up and then goes wide to Amaku. Amaku can't turn, so goes back to Sturge. Back to Bender now. Bender goes long. Aziz with the flick on. And Ivanovic can't get there and it's smashed out of play for a throw. And Leonard goes quickly to Aziz. Referee making him take it again. There were two balls on the pitch. Leonard throws it back to Tanganga. Goes across to Cooper. Back to Tanganga. Denor with the first time pass out to the left. Here's Leonard. Leonard with the ball in the box. It's over everyone and straight into the arms of the keeper. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, that's the 8 seconds done. The one guy puts the ball out for a throw. Ball thrown in. Hackney goes back. And Jones plays it across to Silvera, I think that is. Hackney finds Ayling inside. We're just passing it back now. Langstaff putting them under some pressure as Ayling goes long. And Sturge brings it down, goes into Amaku. Back to Cooper. Chips ball, but finds no one. Cooper just putting it forward for no reason. There's no one there. Just kicking it for the sake of fucking kicking it. Middlesbrough just passing it about, not wasting possession, no chance passes. Just trying to keep possession. Play one through there. Britton tries to go past Sturge. It's good defending from him. Goes inside to Cooper up against Bergsorg, and Cooper gives away the ball again, but it's good play from Denor. Denor manages to make up for Cooper's error again. And the marker who can't get past the Middlesbrough player tackles out of play for a throw. Tanganga. Ball into Denor. First time flick through for Aziz. Aziz just doesn't release the ball and just gets crowded out completely. And again, Aziz just holding onto the ball for too long, doesn't release it, goes for a shot. By the time he even tries to shoot, goes for the pullback and he's already blocked it. And then it brings down Hackney for a Middlesbrough free kick. we're now starting to get to the point where we're a bit we're getting to the point where we're just desperate. We're throwing all sorts of ability out the fucking window and just trying to force something. Hansen been made to go off the pitch for the treatment. Well done, referee. We've had 10 shots, they've had 9. We've had 1 on target, they've had 3. 10 shots, only 1 on target. That means I think we've had 1 shot this whole half. Ball goes long. Tanganga tries to chest it down instead of heading it away and somehow finds a Millwall player. But now here comes Middlesbrough. Cooper comes in and the block pass from Denor was blocked or deflected by a Middlesbrough player straight into the keeper's arms. Bender gives it to Sturgeon, gives it to Marco, who now gives it to Denor. Denor finds Tanganga. Sturge finds a Marco. Marco trying to find something, plays it, Langstaff in behind, but the Middlesbrough player's there to put it out of play for a throw. Sturge, Luongo, gets a little nudge from Bergzorg, but it's not enough for a foul. Azaz plays it, tries to play it into Bergzorg, but it finds its way to Hansen. It finds... Who is that? I don't know. Now Hansen can run it. It's 3v1 in Millwall's favour. Hansen's got no options. He's forced to go back. And now the shot from distance is deflected behind for a Middlesbrough corner. And the longer this game's going on, the worse we're getting. And you'd think, you know, being 1-0 down at home, first home game of the season, 20,000 fans, or 18,000 fans. You'd think that, you know, we'd grow into the game and 2-0. 2-0. I don't even want to be here anymore. Cross comes in, and we don't fucking deal with it. 3 Middlesbrough players have the ball at their feet before Jones scores. 3. 3 Middlesbrough players have the ball at their feet before Jones has his shot. Ayling just has the ball at his feet for so long, and Tanganga's in front of him, just put a fucking foot in. Comes in, don't know what the fuck's happened there, but Leonard's having sex with Jones on the floor, and then Leonard doesn't get up. Jones gets up as the ball falls to him, and he just toe pokes it home. There's some commotion in the crowd. There's no point even doing. I might as well just fucking end the stream. There's no point. We've lost the game. There's a Middlesbrough sub's just been booked. George Edmondson, apparently. It's apparently riling up our crowd. And it's been booked. There's no point doing the watch-along. I'm just going to say it for you now. We lose the game 2-0. There'll probably be 5 minutes added on. Could we score 1? Maybe 2. Definitely not. We lose our first home game of the season in back-to-back years. Last year was Watford. This year it's Middlesbrough. I just don't know. Just don't know what to say. There's nothing I can say. Ball goes long and it's straight to the arms of the keeper. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keeper's had it in his hands for 8 seconds. Taking 10 seconds to release the ball. I thought this whole 8-second law was supposed to come in to prevent this. But I am yet to see it enforced anywhere in the professional game. Hansen has the ball in the box, plays it across, and Denor puts out a play for a corner. There's 7 minutes added on. I didn't get to see much of it because the camera panned to this 4th official holding up the board. But the ball was chipped in behind and Hansen had it. Keeper came out, but Hansen had it, and it looks like Middlesbrough could have scored 3rd here. Watchalong has it in the corner. Denor puts it out, play for another corner. Calamitous in the corner from both sides. And now Millwall fans are throwing shit on the pitch. Our fans don't help us, do they? We don't help ourselves. Middlesbrough just trying to hold it in the corner. It's our power play for a Borough throw. And Denor manages to thump it forward. But Middlesbrough come forward again. Goes past one. But Sturridge manages to give it to Cooper. Cooper forward to Marco up against Britton. Marco goes inside. Manages to give it into Ivanovic. Langstaff, sorry, not Ivanovic. Langstaff barreled through the back by Britton. And Middlesbrough now, I think they're making a change. No. No, he is. They are. I think Silvera's coming off. And Borges coming on. Aziz with the free kick to the back post. It's headed down and then cleared away. Sturridge into Denor, back to Sturridge. Back to Luongo. Touch isn't the best, so has to go back to Bender. Under some pressure. Bender plays it. Cooper with the flick on. Ivanovic. Now Marku. But the linesman's flags up for offside. Cooper just spiraled into by Bergsorg and gets himself a yellow. Tried to take it quick, but the referee brandished the yellow card, so makes Bender to retake it. Middlesbrough throw. Middlesbrough go long. It's over everyone. Tanganga in a foot race with Hansen. Tanganga puts it behind for a corner. Could have gone back to the keeper. Played it back to Bender, but I had to take a touch and got a nudge in the back. We're going to take the corner short. Let's tackle out of play for a Borough throw by the corner flag. Tackle by Tanganga. No foul against a Middlesbrough player. Sturge almost dispossessed, but Marco comes deep. Oh, and what's he done? Marco's just giving the ball away needlessly. Azaz chips it in. Bergsorg's there. His touch is there. And it's 3. That is embarrassing. That is embarrassing. You have to laugh, because if you don't laugh, you'll cry. If you don't laugh, you'll cry. It's embarrassing from a Marco's touch to the ball into the box to the finish. It's a good finish from Bergsorg. Commentator said that Middlesbrough lost to Bristol Rovers. Not sure how that works. It's Doncaster, no? And there goes the final whistle. Thank you all for watching. Gonna go and record my post-match thoughts, which will be uploaded at some point today. I'm not entirely sure when. On my data, it might be a couple hours. I'll try and get it out as quick as I can. But 3-0 Borough. And it was a game that could have gone completely differently had chances gone our way. And Middlesbrough leads the Den with all 3 points. Thank you all for watching. There will be, I don't know if, is there a game midweek? Well, I can't see at the moment. Yeah, there's no midweek games, so there'll be no watch along next Saturday because I won't be here. I'll be there at a tournament, so I won't be able to watch the Sheffield United game. But I will see you on the 26th for the game against Coventry, hopefully. Thank you all for watching. Enjoy the rest of your evenings, lads. We go again. We go again.